So again, Felix with a miss hit. It's 21-17. Hawaii, 4-point lead. Let's take a look at the American Savings Bank upcoming schedule. Next week, Portland State comes into town. Then the Wildcats from Northwestern and Arizona. And then on September 19th at South Dakota, at Creighton, and at Wichita State. That's a tough tournament there.
That one's going to be a very tough tournament. Plus going on the road, great test for Dave Shoji and Rainbow Wahine.
Tonight we've received reports that Texas defeated number 2 Penn State in 5 sets, and Florida defeated Stanford. Interesting results.
The number 1 team going down again this weekend in Penn State.
And misconnection at the net. Uncertainty and a double.
Double contact.
Yeah,
right.
Double contact, and it's now 22-17. Newamo has come into the game. Ball is dug up by Drolson. Hit over and down, that time by Reeves.
Well, offensively, Reeves has been the shining light. That's her 8th kill. She's hitting over 300. She's only made 1 error all night long attacking. And she's not normally their offensive weapon. She's normally their great defender. She gets a lot of digs, leads the team in digs, great passer. Will pick up the most aces usually as well. And she's their team leader, but not normally known to be the offensive weapon. But tonight, she's getting the job done.
Longo comes into the back row for Hawaii. Serving to Stauber, 18 serving 22. Lolly pops it over. Higgins. That ball nailed down by Borstrom. I don't know about that choice of serve.
A little bit too soft?
A little bit too soft. That allowed Hawaii to control it.
Right. You're exactly right. Ashley Castle stood there and waited with her arms in a perfect platform position and passed the ball right to Taylor Higgins.
23-18. Hawaii up. They need 2 points to sweep UCLA. UCLA, that ball off the block, but there again is Longo. That ball is hit by Emily Hartong. It is match point. 10,300 come to their feet. 24-18. Uyato serves. Drolson gives it to Stauber. That ball is hit over Hawaii with the advantage here. They will go to Long. Ginger Long. And Hawaii sweeps UCLA. Sweeps UCLA. Sweeps UCLA in 3.
We haven't gotten to say that very much over the last 30 years.
No, we
have. It's like since
not.
you want to say it 3 times to
Yes.
make it up for all the times you couldn't say it.
That's right.
By the way, I'm stunned a little bit because Hawaii ranked number 9, UCLA number 10, UCLA undefeated up to this point. Hawaii just lost to San Diego last week, showed some chinks in the armor. I really thought it would be a 3-1 or a 3-2 match. Instead, Hawaii looking very sharp tonight. UCLA, not so much. Hawaii playing some pretty good defense, holding UCLA to an incredibly low percentage on the night. UCLA only hitting 169 on the night. They normally hit 320. So hats off to Dave Shoji and Scott Wong and Robin Amo Santos for great preparation of their players.
Hawaii 5-1, and now UCLA 5-1 on the season. Let's go to Howard Deshevsky.
All right, thank you very much, Jim. Here with head coach Dave Shoji. I'm thinking pretty good weekend you're having.
Well, I was really worried about tonight because we spent a lot of emotion last night, but we got back up. We didn't play particularly well. UCLA struggling, and we struggled a little bit too. Certain players didn't have good matches, but you know, as usual, Hartong, Mita, our middles were good. So yeah, it's a nice win against a Pac-12 team. That's what's nice about it.
Of course, when we tried to talk last night, we were a little bit interrupted. Were you still pulling out confetti when you got home last night?
You don't want to know where I pulled out confetti from.
I could imagine, because even I had little bits. Talk about this whole weekend, because you kind of did a flip-flop last week, playing Stanford the first night and then calling it falling flat the third night. And this week, or Texas, excuse me, and this week knowing that you had to ramp up considerably every night, and you did, and this crowd.
Well, the crowd helped us immensely tonight. I think like I said, we had a lot of energy expended last night, but, when you're in front of this kind of crowd, you can't help but play well and get fired up. So I couldn't believe we were at a sellout. It was really nice to see after last night. We had a big crowd last night too, but for sure that the kids were just inspired by the crowd.
Day off tomorrow, and then you get to do it all over again next week, right?
Well, we'll give them a day off here, and we'll see. We'll regroup back on Monday, and it'll be another tough week for us.
Well, it's been a great weekend, and you made a lot of people happy. A lot of people are very happy to be in your corner, Coach. Congratulations. Dave Shoji, Jim, Chris.
Okay, let's take a break along the network. Hawaii sweeping UCLA before a sellout crowd. Welcome back, everybody. They are announcing the all-tournament team as I speak. Here are the players of the match. Mariana Aquino of UCLA. She had 5 kills and hit 500 with 5 blocks. Those 5 blocks were very important to UCLA and their performance. And Kale Adolfo, who kept sliding and gliding and succeeding. 7 kills, 500 kill percentage, and she also had 5 blocks. So those are the 2 players of the match. You just joined us. Hawaii swept UCLA 25-18, 25-17, 25-18. We'll be back right after this as you look at the all-tournament team. It's a big night tonight. I mean, the crowd was capacity 10,300 to watch this match between Hawaii and UCLA, and when it was over, Hawaii swept the Bruins of the Pac-12. You mentioned earlier this week, and I'd like you to quickly comment on it. You said you don't think that Hawaii could survive just with Emily Hartung. She needs help. She needs other players to step up so that the team has a different personality. If it is only Hartung, they will be successful sometime, but when it comes to the postseason, when it comes to where they have to win, they're going to suffer disappointment.
Yeah, I think they could get through the Big West with Hartung carrying them on her shoulders. But if they want to go far in the NCAA championships, which I know the team and Dave Shoji wants to do, they've got to be more diversified. And tonight they showed more diversification, especially in the middle. Jade Vorster and Kale Adolfo really stepped up. Each of them hit over 500 in kill percentage. They were blocking all over the place, and so that was really encouraging to see. Tai Manu Olival did not have a great night, but Ashley Castle stepped up. She came in and she played well. So those little pieces start fitting in the puzzle for Hawaii. They're going to have a great season. In fact, beating UCLA 3 straight was really packing. It was actually a very good accomplishment. I was, needless to say, surprised. I thought they'd be at least in the 20s with UCLA, but instead 25-18, 25-17, 25-8. That's crazy to dominate like that. So I think that, as you say, I think the key is for Hawaii to continue to be diversified. The middle, get another outside, number 2 left especially is very important. And if Nikki Taylor can just continue to play well on the right, Hawaii's got all the little components to go a long way.
Shout out tonight to my Auntie Marie and my sister Charlie. My Auntie Marie is wheelchair bound. She came to her first match at the Stan Sheriff Center last night. My sister helped her in. The people here were kind. They enjoyed themselves, and she said, "This is the most fun I've had since I can remember." And she picked the right night because it was the night that Dave Shoji, went over the summit as far as victories are concerned. But if Hawaii succeeds athletically, they've got to succeed with the people coming into the arena, watching the event, and leaving and saying, "Boy, I've got to come back." And there was a great example of it last night. So that'll do it for us. Hawaii sweeps UCLA. That's the good news. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned now for the post-game report.